Today we are joined by Omari Banks, not the cricketer, the musician. We'll be talking about the same guy. And for those of you who need brushing up, Omari played cricket for the West Indies through the 2000s and has now turned into a reggae musician of some stature. Omari, great to have you with us on India Today, and good to have you in India, first of all.
Happy to be here with you today, and it's just a pleasure to be over here in India. I mean, I've been here twice previously for doing cricket, but I'm here in a different capacity, which is introducing the beautiful folks of India to my music and spread my message, which is I'm really excited to do.
I mean, you're looking so different. You're looking like a proper rock star. I mean, that cricketing avatar of yours. I mean, with this bald head, with with a good old-fashioned cricketer, conventional off spinner. How did this transition happen?
Well, I've been around music and I've been around Rasta lifestyle my entire life. My dad being an artist as well as a Rasta, so it's almost like me coming full circle around to who I guess I was supposed to be, or who I was before. I mean, I didn't have locks, but the influence was definitely there. My time in cricket, I had a great time. Been introduced to the sport at the age of 7, 8 years old, going on to play international cricket at 20, professionally at 18, and had a career which I thoroughly enjoyed. I played professionally in England as well, but when I got to the age of 28, 29 years old, I packed up my boots and my pads and I followed on to another passion, which is music, something which I definitely enjoy doing, something which I did quite a lot when I was playing cricket. I spent quite a lot of time playing my guitar, traveling with my guitar, writing songs, but did it as a hobby, as something to take my mind away from the game. So it's kind of fun how life takes us full circle back around to what we would have probably been influenced by when we first was born, when we were first born.
But the dressing room knew there was an artist in them, between them? Yeah,
I mean, I would play songs for the boys in the dressing room. Actually, there are a couple of pictures of me. Last time I was over here in India in 2009. I played for just in the hotel for like the guests who were there when last time I was there. And there were a couple mentions, quite a lot of myself and the musical side when I played cricket, the test match in Antigua. After we won against Australia, which is that famous test match, we went down to Rich Richardson's bar. It's called Lashings, and yeah, we jammed. I jammed with Curtly. My dad came. He played as well. So, I mean, music has always been a big part of my life, and I think music and sports kind of go hand in hand, go together. If you're in the Caribbean, especially in Antigua, the chicky high five, where the music in between overs, and if a boundary has been hit, has been an integral part of the Caribbean culture when it comes to sport and music. So I think as a people in the Caribbean, we are very much culture driven, and music is a big part of our culture. But for me, even on a personal level, music has been something that's been really dear to me and part of my upbringing.
I mean, you play reggae music, and I think for even of those who don't know much about it, I mean, one thing it's pretty clear: you begin to sway just as one sings along. Give us a sample. Give us one of your popular numbers, perhaps, of what reggae music is like for our viewers.
Okay, so I'll do a song which is called "Oh Africa." This is a song which has a reggae vibe to it, but all of my songs on the guitar. They actually start with just a folk song kind of feel, and then when I take it to the band, it's a beat. So reggae music is a beat like. Oh Africa, I love you, Africa. We are Africans. We must live as one, no matter our home or the nations we roam. Harbor roots are in your grounds. So that's a little bit of a kind of a reggae strum. But if I'm playing that song acoustic, maybe the folk song feel you hear. Oh Africa, I love you, Africa. We are Africans. We must live as one, no matter our home or the nations we roam. Harbor roots are in your grounds. So reggae music has a lot to do with the beat and the bass. Yes, I mean, the music that I prefer, that I use to, it's like a vehicle to take my message around is reggae music. But for me, there's so many different influences in my music. I've been exposed to a lot of different genres: rock, blues, jazz, soca, folk music, R&B, even rap music when I was growing up. But I mean, reggae music, I believe, traditionally has always been a conscious music, music because of the beat. You're able to focus a lot on lyrics in the song. And for me, that's what my music is about, promoting peace, love, harmony. We like to say the reggae-lution, because it's about providing change to the minds of people, because so much of the music that you hear now, it's not so much about the impact that it can have on lives, but more or less just about a party. But for me, it has always been to bring about that positive change into people's lives.
So you prefer the messaging in music more than hip-hop?
I mean, hip-hop, I think if you say hip-hop, is really broad to say that hip-hop doesn't have a message, because there is a message there. But I think there is a structure to this thing where, I mean, the music that is popular, I would say predominantly is more towards the party element. There are a lot of artists out there who promote positivity and about the social awareness, etc. But I would like to see a place where that's even more prevalent. In reggae music, for me, is definitely a vehicle that I think that I want to promote in terms of bring across that message.
And I mean, I know your father was a renowned artist as well, but I mean, anybody who knows a little bit about music is fond of Bob Marley.
Of course.
You would have grown up. Anything that you can hum for us? No Woman Won't Cry, maybe?
Yeah, of
or?
course.
I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown, observing those hypocrites as they would mingle with the good people we meet. Good friends we have, oh good friends we've lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say, and no man no cry. No man no cry.
That was good fun. I mean, tell me, Omari, I mean, obviously when you perform on stage and, you know, there is this mass audience, you are the focus of attention. It's a little bit different than cricket, where you were one of the many and not exactly a leader in that sense. Music is a little bit more responsibility, or you enjoy it more. How do you take it?
I mean, I love music, because I mean, I find with music you're able to speak from a personal place. Sometimes in cricket you have to speak towards the objectives of the team for the most part, and that's a great thing, because teamwork makes the dream work, as they say. But I think in music you can have the ability to really connect with the audience on a personal level. And for me, I really appreciate that feeling. I really connected when I was doing my cricket, because I love the game, the passion that I had for the game. But I think with music, you're just able to pour yourself and be able to connect with people on a personal level, and you're able to say something. For me, the part about music which is so great is just you're able to transcend just your personal experience and really connect with people on a global level just through the lyrics of the song. And I've always appreciated traveling, performing, touring, as I said before, because it's a beautiful thing to be able to connect with different cultures all over the world.
Because of the legacy that West Indies cricket had about the fast bowlers, and when you look at cricket today and in West Indies cricket today, it's changed a lot. It's a much bigger struggle these days.
Yeah, I mean, we've had our challenges over the past 20, 25 years. It's keep going up, but I mean, I think we've got still a rich culture of cricket in the Caribbean. I mean, there's a lot more availability on television to see a lot of other sports. So, I mean, I think that plays a role with the options that the youngsters have now. But I think it varies from country to country, because the cricket game is still alive throughout the Caribbean. We've got a lot of talent. Anybody who looks at the game, even here in the IPL, we're here in India. And the West Indian players that play right now, and which are well loved, remember, whether it be the Andrew, the Russell, the Bravo, the Chris Gale, the Narayan, these guys are still major players in the 2020 game. So the talent is there, the love is still there. We've just got to continue, I mean, as a people, to understand that cricket is just more than just a game to the Caribbean. It's something that unites us, something that sometimes the politicians can't do. So it's important that we continue to respect it and continue to ensure that the game grows into something that we can compete well on the global stage and win, bring back those glory days of the 1980s, 70s, 80s, maybe a little bit of the early 90s.
Yeah. Omari, I mean, I hope you have a great performance in Mumbai. You had one in Pune. I want to leave our viewers with something that you like. I mean, we're in the middle of the business end of the IPL, so something on those lines, perhaps, that sort of feel something for our viewers.
Okay, maybe what I'm going to do for you guys is the first song that I released when I decided to move on from cricket. This is a song that's called Move On, and it's really inspired by my transition that I made since we're talking about that from cricket to music. And I'm going to do it in a kind of folky style, and hopefully you guys can get the message.
Go on, go on.
It's in your moment of trial you decide if you will win or roll over and die. When there is no vision, my friends, we shall die. Step fast in your faith and soar to the sky. Don't look back and what you could have done. Just move on, learn your champion. Don't sit and suck, my friend, you are God's son. Move on, but learn your champion. With faith, the battle's won.
That was a lot of fun. Thanks so much. Thanks for your time, Omari. Good luck.
Very much.
Good luck with your
Appreciate
career. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.